I thought the conversation went great, but Buck flipped out. And let me make this very clear. Anything that I say here today is my personal opinion as a black trans woman. And so nobody can police that.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So appreciate you all. Gosh, I've been getting a lot of subscribers. I totally appreciate it. So I've been doing, I think I've done 2 reaction videos so far and they're doing really great. So the reaction thing is a little bit weird for me. I'm trying to be chill about it and not be too nasty and mean. Some stuff I see out there, it's just incredibly ridiculous. But that being said, I got such great feedback from you all. So I decided that this is actually something that I think is a real, not like the other 2 weren't important reaction videos, but I do really feel like this one is super important. And here's why. First, I'll let you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reacting to Blossom today. And the reason why I, first off, have put off reacting to Blossom is because you all know I have history with her. And I debated her on PragerU with Amala. And it was a total insane thing. For 2 hours, I felt so, it was horrible coming out of that thing. I felt abused on some level. And it's hard to really make me feel that way, but wow, it was just so insane. So after that, I just sort of put that to the side because, there was some things said about me on that show and I really was so mad about it that I just didn't want to fuel the flame on some level. So I just sort of put it aside. But with that being said, Blossom didn't. And Blossom has chosen to bring that back up, and Blossom has chosen to continue the lies and deceit that Blossom is actually very well known for. So with that, I've decided that it's my turn to tell my story about Blossom and my experiences with Blossom. And it's not something that I'm happy to be doing, I'll be honest with you, because I'm not that kind of person. But at the same time, I think it's an important video I'm about to make because this person needs to be called out for their BS, their lies, their deceit, their gaslighting. Should I go on? I have the clips here. And so what I'll be doing is reacting to these clips and to her lies about me. So with that, thanks everybody, always. I appreciate you very, very much. I actually really enjoy my connection that I'm creating with you all out there. And I actually enjoy making videos that make you happy and also can be able to put my own opinion out there, which I think is important in this fight for reality in the trans space. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's have some fun and let's get to the actual reality of it all.
I have listened to a few of your Facebook lives. I used to follow you a lot on Facebook. One of my dear black trans sisters who is an activist, you made a remark about her being a monkey.
I would never. That is an actual lie. You need to pull that up. Truth. I have never ever said that. Actually, that is insulting. I am insulted. That is racist. That is not okay. I have never. No, I have never said it. Never. Okay. Never. Yeah. That is a complete total lie. That's upsetting. I'm very upset about that.
So let's pause. So let's pause.
That's basically like I'm saying I said the N-word. That's exactly what that's saying. Okay, let me I want proof. I want actual proof. Yeah. If someone can look that up right now, I want proof. Alleged. There you go.
Okay, so let's pause.
There you go.
So let's break this down. So if you have an alleged comment and somebody who denies the comment and says absolutely not, this is racist, I think we cannot use that during this debate on this particular issue.
That's right.
To come after the said person on what is being said.
Yeah, but let me just say the comment like this. It was alleged that you called a black trans woman a monkey.
Right. Okay.
And so, with that being said, because a lot of the black trans girls, because I remember that live, there was a live you did on Facebook, because in the mornings you used to do your lives then, where a lot of the black trans girls would comment and you were very dismissive of them. And so, and the activist that I'm talking about is a very good sister of mine. And
what's her name?
I'm not gonna do that on here. But,
okay. So.
But then we need.
I think we should move past the accusation then, because if we're not going to give specific details or whatever, and it's besides the point as to the ideology and the debate as far as how this affects people.
take a deep breath. Yep, that happened to me. She basically said straight up on the Amala podcast that I called her good friend, her sister, a monkey. Now you know why I have put this off for a while, because I'm still hurt. I'm hurt. I'm actually hurt by it. I'm blown away by it. I'm mad about it. I'm disgusted by her. She's a liar, and she's all about being black, and she's all about, putting black power out there, which I'm all for. You go right ahead, my friend. That's your experience. I respect your experience. But guess what? I no longer respect you as a black trans woman. You are a liar. You try to manipulate the whole discussion, Blossom, by using a lie and saying, I said I called somebody a monkey. And then you backpedaled. It's right there. It's on the video. You backpedaled. Hey, wait a minute. I don't want to get into this. Hey, wait a minute. No, it was alleged. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. No, what do you mean, wait a minute? When you pull that card out and slap it into my face, which is what you did, Blossom, you better be prepared. And you're lucky we were on a space where that wasn't going to be the subject matter. And I respect Amala and her decision to not have that discussion. But I saw what you did, and I knew exactly what you were doing. You were trying to derail the conversation because you knew you are not going to be able to debate me. Even though you think you won the debate or you are better at than me. Oh, I know. We're going to see it in the next clip, that you threw the debate on purpose because you knew that they were going to side with me. We're going to get into that one in the next clip. But that first clip and you calling me out and saying that I called somebody, it is just, to this day, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And to this day, I think you, my friend Blossom, need to understand the damage that you have done by saying that. You are not ending racism. You are not helping racism. You are creating more racism when you do stuff like that. It's disgusting, wrong, irresponsible on so many levels. As somebody who champions themselves on being a black trans activist, to create a lie like that, I hope your black community is holding you accountable for some of the things you're doing out there and saying out there. Ugh, it's so frustrating for me. I just can't even believe it. But anyways, there. I publicly said it. It's out there now. What you said was a lie. You've never been able to show receipts, which is something you love to talk about. Where are the receipts? It's alleged. Do you know what I could say about you, Blossom? Allegedly. Let's move on to the next clip.
What ended up happening was I was on a Jubilee episode called Trans Women versus Conservative Women. And Amala, who was the black conservative, she was a young Gen Zer. Me and her were going back and forth the most on there. And so she had a podcast. And so once our debate was done and once we filmed that episode, she asked me to come on with other trans women who were conservative. I said, cool, I have no problem, because we had a good discussion there. Well, I got blindsided because when I got over to her studio or whatever, Buck Angel showed up. And I was just like, these are not the trans women that you said. And so what ended up happening was I shot the episode with Buck. I thought the conversation went great, but Buck flipped out. And let me make this very clear. Anything that I say here today is my personal opinion as a black trans woman. And so nobody can police that. We did the debate. I did not feel 100% comfortable in that space because I don't know, it wasn't debating Buck, because I don't mind debating trans conservative over issues. But for me, and this is that Libra in me, it has to be the right balance of space. The balance was not there because they were going to lean automatically more towards him. And I just pretty much threw off the debate on purpose. I literally just threw it off because I'm like, there's another platform where we can have this. Well, here's the thing. Blaire White got hold of that debate because, again, Buck and Blaire are like night and day or whatever all together.
Whew. Okay, so this clip is from a podcast that she went on after the trans debate, the trans conservatives, trans liberal debate. So she went on this podcast with her bunch of people that she was there with. Whatever. And this is what came out of her mouth. It came out of her mouth that she was blindsided and she didn't know that I was going to be on the Amala podcast with her. Lie. Number one, lie. Number two, she threw the debate because she knew they were going to side with me because I'm a conservative. Guess what, Blossom? I'm not a conservative. I'm an actual liberal. So there's another lie, and that's you being scared to debate me. You are so scared to debate me that you have to throw the debate by saying that I called somebody a monkey and throwing in the race card, which is, again, what you even did on every platform I've ever seen you. You just basically said right here, I'm a black trans woman and no one can challenge me. Really? I'm going to challenge you. I don't care that you're a black trans woman. That doesn't mean anything in a debate. The color of your skin, we're debating transsexuals. We are not debating race. And if you're going to keep saying that about every single thing you do, how are you going to ever debate anybody? Because you're not even giving anybody a chance to have an opposing opinion because you're saying I'm black and nobody can challenge me. What? I mean, I can't even imagine that the black community is happy with somebody like you representing. It's quite embarrassing as far as I'm concerned. It's so insane. Then I flipped out? Really? Is that what I did, Blossom? Did I actually flip out? Or did I get very, very upset at you? Big difference, friend. When you said I said that, I didn't flip out. I said, let me see the receipts. Show me the proof. And that's when you started backpedaling like you always do, because you do not have any factual information to debate with. You just go on these things with feelings and all about your color. So no, I did not flip out. I demanded receipts, just so you know. So here you are lying on your friend's podcast talking about how Amala, I always mess with her name up, didn't say that I was coming on the show. Wow, did you just get so busted? Busted. She has receipts on you, Blossom. The actual text message showing how you knew exactly who was showing up. Me. Let's get into that clip next.
And I just pretty much threw off the debate on purpose. I literally just threw it off because I'm like, there's another platform we can have this. Well,
okay. That just about sums it up. First of all, I was watching this and I was like, what in the hell? What in the hell is going on real quick? So I had to very quickly just go and like search on my phone because I'm like, okay, first of all, I know I have receipts for this just not being the case whatsoever. So I do got to pull those up just to like add some clarification to this situation. Okay, y'all, here's a little text message. In fact, let me put it full screen for you. This is me. Amala Epinobi. Hey, I will be in touch. Hi, Blossom. It's Amala. Want to talk to you about getting you on the show if you're still up for that. Blossom saying, hey, love. Hope you're great. Yes, absolutely. And then I say, great. I will start a group chat with you and my PR person at the time, which shout out Sabrina, because Sabrina knows about all this stuff too. And we'll coordinate, right? And they said, we are going to have Buck Angel on as well. To which Blossom said, okay, perfect. Even sent pictures that were taken of Blossom to her after this debate happened in our studio. So there are the receipts, guys.
There's the receipts. You knew exactly that I was coming. And you said a complete, total lie about Amala. How rude, how disrespectful. That woman respects you. That woman brought you on her show and you turned around and backstabbed her. You're probably never, ever going to get invited on any shows again. Just so you know, you're completely going down. You're going down. You're doing it to yourself. You're digging your own grave. The fact that you would lie about me coming on that show and think nobody has proof that you were being told that I would be there. I remember 100% pulling up in my car, you standing there and you saying, hey, oh my God, I'm so excited to debate you today. I remember the whole thing, friend. And the other thing I remember is leaving the studio after our debate and you coming up to me and apologizing to me about saying that I called your friend a monkey. You actually apologized, and then you said to me, I don't know why I said that. You'll probably deny ever saying that because your history shows that you're not an honest person. You're full of it. You have to lie to get your way. You're lying to climb to the top of wherever you think you're climbing to. And it's disgusting, Blossom. And I'm pretty tired of it. And I think a lot of people are pretty tired of it. I don't think you're a good representation for this community. And I'm very ashamed to even be associated with you. It's disgusting. You're out of control. You're out of control. Why don't you take a break? Why don't you take a break from the internet, okay? Because something's going on with you. And I actually do feel sorry for you. Something's going on, friend. You need a serious break. And you need to stop creating lies and misinformation about other people in this community. I held off making a video like this since that debate, which was almost a year ago. And I just chose to walk the other way. But if you're going to continue to make lies about me and continue to spew hate and lies about this community, then all of us have no choice, Blossom. We have no choice. I really hope that you get it together, and I hope one day that you apologize to me in front of everybody, because I will accept that apology. But until then, Blossom, stay away from me. Don't come near me. I want nothing to do with you. And I'm really going to send you a lot of healing love. So that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's it makes me just cringe. I'll be honest with you. That whole Blossom thing is just, I feel toxic. I feel dirty even talking about it. I don't feel comfortable around that person. That person makes me feel very upset on so many levels, because I don't know if you've ever been around somebody who just creates lies all the time, or their whole life is based on a lie, and they're just always manipulating and gaslighting. That's how I think of Blossom, and it's a sad thing, because I do think her passion to do work is there, and I think she could be doing some really amazing work, but no, her ego is too big, and her ego is getting in I think it's getting in front of what she could really be doing. So with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really appreciate you all so much. If you could like, subscribe, send this to people who might need or want to see it. And with that, I'll see you all soon on my lives on Wednesday. Don't forget, my lives are Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And have a beautiful rest of your evening, day, morning, night. I don't know, wherever you are. Just enjoy life, my friends. And I'll see you on the next one.